Hello, in this lesson I'm going to show you how to crack accounts on a Windows machine. This is a Windows 7 machine, it works on Windows 10. I haven't tried it on Windows 11, but it probably will. And we're going to, first of all, we're going to copy the SAM database off the Windows machine, which is the Security Accounts Management database. So the tool we're going to be using for cracking the passwords is LCP, formerly known as Loftcrack. You can download it from a number of different sites, just be careful where you're downloading it from. The first thing we need to do is run a command prompt with administrative rights, so CMD and right click, run as administrator. To say yes to that. And the command that we're going to do is type in reg.exe. So we're going to copy it from the registry. And we're going to save a copy. So it's hklm/sam. And then we're going to tell it where to save it to. Now this could be a pen drive or a network drive or somewhere else away from this machine, and then use cracking tools on another machine to crack it. But we're just doing it on a local machine, so I'm saving it to the root of the C drive. And you could automate this in a batch file or some kind of scripting that it would run automatically when the pen drive was plugged in, steals the SAM database and away. So I already did this, so it's just going to overwrite. That's successful. Hit the up arrow, and then now we need to get the encryption key, which is in the system. And save a copy of that, overwrite that. And just to prove that worked, I'll go into the C drive and you will see the two files are there. So I copy the SAM and I copy the system. Now I've got LCP running on here, so I could have just imported locally, but I wanted to show how you would copy them from another machine and then import them into your machine that you're using for cracking. So I go into LCP, I've already got it installed here. And it might be difficult to see here, but if you come along, we can import. So we could have imported it from this machine, but we're going to import it from the SAM files that we copied across. So the first thing is go into this first option, point it to the SAM file that we copied. Then down here, system file name, which has the encryption key, and then OK that. To say yes, and it imports all the logins, and the passwords are encrypted here with these NT hashes here. So LCP will run through a dictionary attack first, then it'll do a hybrid, rainbow tables, and a brute force attack, but we can change that just to make it quicker. Now the passwords I've put on here have been progressively more difficult, so they're very easy, but some of them are more easier than others. If I go into the options here, we can speed this process up. Now there's already a file that comes with LCP, but I've already downloaded a very large file on the desktop, which I'm going to use. So I'm going to go into that file just now and browse here and go up to the desktop, and you can download these from a number of places. And it's looking for a DIC file, but if I just, this is a TXT file, it doesn't really matter. So this is a big password file that I downloaded. You can get these files from the likes of CrackStation. Just OK that. There's some options in here we might want to play about with for combinations and etc. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to untick the hybrid here because it takes a while, and then I'm going to go to the brute force option here and select uppercase numbers and symbols. And down here, the password length, I'm actually going to change that. And I'm going to change it to be 8 characters because I know I don't have any passwords longer than 8 characters on here. And OK that. And then it's just a case of running it. Now, straight away, it cracks this one here because this is probably high up in the dictionary, quirky, which is all the key letters in the first row across your keyboard. Used to be a common password. Let this run for a few seconds and it should be fairly quickly to crack. I'll just pause a second while this is running. Welcome back. I missed a slight step, so let's just go through that again. So we import our SAM as before, and that's on the root of the C drive. Import our system as before. So I've just ran it again to start afresh because there's a couple of settings I hadn't clicked on. So if I go into the options here again, enable the dictionary attack, and in here, when I pointed it to the big file on the desktop, so I'll browse to my desktop, and again you can download this from CrackStation or any other place. I'll go to the desktop here and all files because it's a text file and add that in. So what I did not do there is click on add. So I should have added that to the list, and then I put that file in front of that. So this password file will go first, the big one, and then it will do the default words English dictionary here after that. And then I've unticked the hybrid, so OK that, unticked hybrid, and on the brute force, just change it to be the standard uppercase numbers, symbols, etc. OK that, now just watch how quickly this goes. And straight away, got a number of passwords cracked. Bingo 1, password capital P at WWS0RD. Let me in 1, which is a common password. Quirky, welcome, and football 1. So that concludes this lesson on using LCP to crack the SAM databases. Thanks for listening.